have to get up, plan a day.
So much to
because
do in that.
yeah, because you have to actually like plan a whole thing. It just doesn't. You just don't roll out of bed and like start filming yourself in front of your computer.
You're gonna hit Tommy. Tommy's gonna jump here. Tommy's gonna go up here, and then you're gonna. It's like, are they doing that beforehand?
What up, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well.
Welcome to Sweet and Salty, where we talk about something sweet and something salty. We are your host. My name is Selwa, aka Sweet.
And I'm Salty. We wanted to start off by saying thank you for everybody who's been supporting us so far and watching our past videos and hitting that beautiful like button, leaving comments down below. And yeah, thank you for all the subscriptions and all the follows on Instagram.
Right.
We still have that giveaway going on, so make sure you check out our last video. At the end of it, we have a little instruction of how you can win the prize. You're gonna see what the prize is right here.
It'll make a great gift, even for someone. So you can tag someone or you can win on behalf of someone because you can share that card with them.
Exactly.
So it'd be a great gift. It'd be a great gift for you. Be a great late Father's Day gift.
Well, actually, Halloween's coming up, so you can buy like,
Halloween.
you know, cool costumes and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So they have so many things.
And Christmas is around the corner.
Selfridges, so we will leave the details below.
And also, make sure you click on the rest of the links we have below. We have some really cool Amazon links if you want to purchase any of the stuff that we have online. We also have some merch links and different links down. Make sure you check them all out as much as you can, or if you want to, but we actually want you to just click on them. No, but yeah, we just want to thank everybody for all the love and support that we've had so far.
Especially on the last video.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of nice love and support from last video.
Yeah, I think people liked that one because they felt like, you know, it wasn't talked about a lot,
True.
especially in our crazy style, I think.
Oh yeah, we had some good. The last couple of videos have been interesting because we've had a lot of positive and negative comments. But the negative comments were like, "You guys are bad." No, it was like, you know,
do this, add more facts.
Exactly.
I think, you know, I had a lot of people tell us that we should do it more like Trevor Noah.
Okay.
Where we like take current events and just kind of give our commentary about it and like laugh, make jokes, and also give like a little bit of like truth of sense. So it's like a mixture of like, because they like the facts that we were bringing in and stuff like the articles, especially about like Saudi Arabia, something that was so far off, and like if we didn't like, you know, if you don't get recommended places to find people to talk about like positive things about it, or you know, find out more, visit sites, like you have to be directed sometimes.
Of course,
so I think that was really helpful for people that were like of Arabs. So yeah. So go watch the previous videos.
We just want to start off this episode by giving you guys a warning. Anybody who is below the age of, I would say 16, you know, should stop watching from now on. Yeah. We aren't going to be talking any graphic content as much as we can.
Yeah,
we are going to be talking about,
we're
going to talk about certain things that it's a serious topic. A little bit on the serious side. We're going to try to make it lighthearted in our own way, but it is a serious topic we're going to be talking about today, and it is about
mommy bloggers and family bloggers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Family YouTube videos and kids on YouTube and things that happen on YouTube.
Right.
Now, mind you, YouTube is an excellent website. YouTube, if you're listening to us, don't block us, please. Thank you.
But they're actually one of the YouTube is very good at censoring really, really bad content. Like once, you know, people start to see the video, like, or it gets traction. Right, Instagram is harder, even stronger in that. But I mean, I guess like it's a responsibility for the platform, especially when it comes to children, to try to protect them as much as possible.
I appreciate that YouTube does that, and Facebook, Instagram, you know, do that as well.
Especially when it comes to child laws.
Exactly, because it is very hard to have that responsibility of being such a large platform and not being. I would say like not controlling any.
Yeah, allowing the creativity, but also keeping it safe and making sure people are not, you know, committing any kind of bad behavior or crimes, and especially towards children, of course, right? In this case as well. But we're also going to talk about, influencer family goals, relationship goals, and, you know, this whole kind of toxic environment behind, you know, showing a certain way, superficial look into your life just for views and clicks and stuff like that versus reality. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to add that a little bit into that just to keep it easy, lighter.
We're gonna lighten
Make
up
it
a little
lighter,
bit.
yeah.
Before we start going through our script and everything, I actually want to start off the question. You know, I'm gonna put Selo on the spot. Sweet. I'm gonna put Sweet on the spot right here. You know, we want to have a little like Sweet logo pop up over here.
It just pops up here when I talk, the
Yeah.
pink and then
Blink
the blue.
and blue.
Sorry, I like
She scratched me.
I just cut you with my ring.
So, the question I have for you that's literally not on the script is, how do you feel about showing your daughter in social media?
Right. Well, my daughter is 4 years old, and
Cute.
thank
Little
you.
munchkin.
I'm like, I'll put a cartoon here. No, just no. Well, that's the thing. When she was younger, like in Arab society, we're always talking about the evil eye, right? People looking at you. I think a lot of people know about the evil eye in different cultures as well. Like putting your children out there and then people looking at them, and maybe you get jinxed for having beautiful children, or just having a good, healthy family. So you're always trying, like Arabs, or like we generally try to hide as much as possible. Like I know women who would hide like their husbands, like from social media completely, and they're very modern, but they just like, no, I don't want them to see, like I don't want them to see into my life, really.
Right.
For
They
me,
want to keep their private life private.
I've actually, you know me, I'm a really private person, and even though I love
Very.
social media, I use it as a tool, as a place where to connect with people, to share my art and things like that. And I actually struggle with having to share my life a little bit and not sharing at all, because I'm actually like that. Like I'm a person like who doesn't like to walk around with the phone in their face or in their daughter, or like even my family, they always tell me like, oh my God, that was like 10 seconds. Like you didn't even record anything.
Right.
Like you went out, you did this. So when she was younger, I would say I tried to refrain.
Okay.
As she got older and she discovered TikTok with her cousins, and they love to dance and things like that, and she loves to be photographed. She loves to, mommy, can I like come with you and take a picture and things like that. This is where I started to say, you know what, I'm not gonna like do it constantly. I just have to make sure that it's in a healthy place, like everything is fine, and it's something not really intimate, or something personal, just something where we're hanging out or things like that. I try to a lot, and and make a lot of who's looking at the content, but also it's the love of you love your children so much. You would share your car every day and your freaking food. You're gonna share your children sometimes, just not overly spotlight on them. That's what I recommend.
I think what you're doing is very good. My father did a little bit more of an extreme case with my little brother. Until my brother just turned 10 in May, and until my brother turned about 9, my brother had social media, but it was literally immediate family only.
Yeah, so he can keep connection with his cousins.
Yeah, like so his cousins and stuff.
Right.
He wasn't allowed to add friends unless my dad knew them.
Yeah.
We monitored his TikTok, so he couldn't add people or have people add him unless my dad was checking on him. I even downloaded TikTok just to make sure my brother was like following the right people and everything.
Okay, so you can keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on him. Obviously, with the algorithm, it gives him certain people and stuff. But we're constantly monitoring his social media.
That's really
and now we're giving him a little more freedom. So now he gets to play video games online with his friends and with random people. But we're keeping his communication too.
Especially with the gaming world.
Nobody can add him on his PlayStation or any other console without us approving, and we have to type in a password just to accept the friend request. So a little more strict on that side, but also it really depends on the parents. I feel like I would be on the same case. I want my kids to be safe.
And you also want them to have, like, you can't just be on social media and be like, you can ever go on social media or whatever, but like
you don't want to be a hypocrite.
Yeah, like that's another thing. Like you don't want to take that growth out of them, because all of their like peers are going to be there or whatever, but everything has an age and a limit. And also like the problem, what we're going to be talking about, is actually maybe these children don't even consent, or they don't want to be on 24/7, or their whole life, the income of social media coming.
That reminded me. Now, this is not part of the stuff we were talking about. We don't have a link for this. I'll try to find the link. A social media influencer. She's very well known. I think she's either Kuwaiti or Emirati or something.
Right.
And she always films herself and her life and everything. And very well known on Snapchat. I think she has like 2 million or 3 million people on Snapchat Now, for those who don't know, Snapchat is very popular in the Middle East
Right.
for public accounts and things like that. You get to see them on the Explore page.
Business also.
Businesses are
It's
huge
really
on
high.
it as well.
Yeah.
But and Instagram is not as much as Snapchat. Instagram is growing, but Snapchat is like definitely leading here in the Middle East.
Right.
So this lady decided to film her son, and her son is a handsome little boy. I think he's around 11 years old or 10 or something. And she decided that she had mentioned this previously several times, that she always wanted a daughter and not a son. Not that she didn't want the son, she didn't want to get rid of him, but that's what she wanted. She wanted to have a daughter. So one day she decided to dress her son up in a bridal gown and put a wig on him. And he looked androgynous. So androgynous means like you look female or male, like in between. You're not sure where. And he was telling her while she was filming her, like she was filming him, and he was saying, I don't want to be online. She was like, I'm just trying to get you famous. He's like, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be seen. He's saying that, and he's crying, and she's filming him. She's like, you look so cute. You look so pretty. And she put makeup on his face. He had like full makeup. And he kept saying several times.
I can't believe he's saying that. He's not comfortable
and
with it.
yeah, I think the Emirati government or somebody got involved, like somebody high up got involved and filed a lawsuit against her for child abuse. And the situation became like a whole thing. And abuse activists and children's rights activists like went after her. And it was like a whole case. If we find the link, if we find the image, we'll have it up here. But it was crazy.
The controversy with Charlize Theron with her son.
Okay.
Like he wanted, or like he wanted to dress up like
Angelina Jolie.
Also. Angelina
Jolie's now son was 6 years old when she decided to transition to male.
Okay. And that whole
that's a different topic.
That's a different topic, and
we're not going to get into that right now.
The problem is also like whether, for example, they're going through something, the children, or not, but they're being filmed at a really delicate time, and these decisions are debated both ways. That some people believe that children should not make decisions at that age, and some people believe, obviously here in this region, are like this is completely child abuse or just not taking care of your children. They see it as something very negative, and it's debated everywhere in the world.
Of course.
So we're not going to go into it, but the idea is that person doesn't know what they're doing right now at this age, and whether they're going through something or not, like something like that. Like the person is telling you, please don't film me. It's just.
And he was crying too. It wasn't like, oh, please don't film me. Like, no, stop. No, he was like actually crying.
And where does
he didn't want to move? He was like, he had this,
I know they say. I mean, I'm not sure. Like they say, good publicity or bad publicity is publicity.
Yeah, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, but I don't think that. Like, I think wouldn't they think this through? Like sometimes.
Some people feel like, oh, people are gonna understand that I'm being lighthearted when in fact they're not really thinking it through, as you're saying.
Well, okay. So the thing is with family blogging, one of the things is they act like they're going about their normal life, like nothing is going on. And the problem with that is that they use their children and their relationship and their family and friends, that little circle, like a reality show.
Right.
So they're using them to gain income or whatever. So it's not something natural, first of all, because we know, for example, when we do this podcast, if we are not consistent, you guys won't watch.
Obviously.
Period. So if they don't consistently post their life every day, and like they continue to have drama, they continue to have for me, one of the biggest things is not even like a whole YouTube video about a child crying or going through an issue. Even a 5-second video where you see a kid crying and the mom's like, yeah, so you don't want any candy, and the kid is like, no, Mom, I want candy. So I'm like, why are you not okay, I'm a Pisces, we're very soft and we're very emotional, and for me, like my whole family is like that. We cannot see a kid cry and just like pick up the camera. The last thing I would ever do is like pick up the camera and be like, yeah, so why are you crying today? And it's even if it's about a stupid cookie, but for them it's a big thing.
Of course.
This is really emotional for the kids. So so one of the issues, what is the privacy come at what price?
Well, this is a situation that I had a problem with it. When I first moved to Saudi Arabia, I got very popular with a lot of people on Snapchat, on Instagram, because I came in from New York. I had a different experience than everybody else. I was on Snapchat filming myself every day. And anytime I took like a day off or I was just staying at home doing nothing, I would get bombarded by messages from people.
What's going on?
Why aren't you filming? Why aren't you posting? And I'm like, these people, I don't know any of them. And they're like, hey, why aren't you posting today? We're waiting for you to post. I'm like, I'm having a day off. Like, why are you having a day off? Like, you're supposed to post for us to see. You're going to lose followers. I'm like, if I lose followers for me taking a day off, then I lose followers for taking a day off. We all have lives to do.
But not everyone thinks like that.
Of course, and we can't. The thing is, if you film your day-to-day life, if you film your actual day-to-day life, you know how boring it is? A mess and how boring. You know, like, okay, what are you going to do? Wake up, get your kid ready for school. Your kid goes to school. You go back to bed for a while. You make food. You do your thing.
And then you go to work.
And then you go to work. Yeah. So it differs from person to person, but
you know what's funny?
What are you going to do? Just at work, just filming yourself for 3-5
and it's not
hours?
Interesting. It's just like the Kardashians, like for example, the show, like they just added, you know, the whole thing was scripted. Every reality show, like obviously.
How do you pull people?
If you said that to people 10 years ago, like, no, it's real. It's like, but now we know.
Reality TV.
Yeah, exactly. But like exactly, so you know that your privacy is a part of it. But the thing is, the struggle of a lot of even celebrities. It's like you put your whole life out there, and then you don't want anybody to criticize. It's really difficult. Like if I go in every day and fight with everyone that like bothers me or just like it, the thing is, it's like
it's gonna be a never-ending cycle.
Exactly. Is it the self or is it the community that you care about? Like, do you owe your life to them? So this is one of the issues, and also for like we were talking about making money off your family, and so what is it? Are they considered now as children being involved in the total idea of your channel, the total income of your whole social media or your whole image, for example? So what are they, like child actors?
Yeah, so we were discussing this off camera before we got on, and we were talking about how like in Hollywood, in the film industry in general, all over the world, child actors have certain laws. They can only work a certain amount of times per day.
Right.
They have a minimum break time allowed. They can't work constantly. Like there's a lot of laws with protecting the children because we've seen a lot of abuse, you know, throughout the years when it came to children in film. One of the biggest examples is Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. His father made him memorize every single line in the movie, including other actors' lines. Just in case they forget the line, he can remind them.
And what's his name also, that guy from Even Steven, what's his name?
Oh, Shia LaBeouf. He was...
Nobody, the child star that was playing the girl in the show, she came out on YouTube and she said, like, she didn't know he was going through all of these problems off screen, and he was living like a horrible life with his family, was having family issues, was having so many problems, and he had to come in on like work, you know, his butt off, and his whole, like, can you imagine putting that pressure on the child to taking care of your family?
Yeah, and then
through that,
and also a lot of families, they sorry to cut you off, but like a lot of people, what they do is the families will keep the money.
Yeah.
Most of the money, and they'll just give them like allowance, like, oh, you're a child, here's $50. Like, bro, I just made $500,000. I just paid for your house. What are you talking about? It's my money, not yours.
That's true.
Like, so like that's the situation with Macaulay Culkin. He only got paid like $400,000 for the first movie, and then he got a better deal for the second movie.
That's true.
But I remember there was a whole controversy about Macaulay Culkin and his father. About the first movie because he had abused him so much and he had taken all that money, pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole deal in Hollywood that a lot of lawyers decided to make new contracts for kids and new laws, and a lot of laws were passed. So when we're talking about this, how can we protect these kids on YouTube? How, like, what laws are there for these kids? Is there a way or an agency or something, you know, somebody can create to protect them?
Obviously, because California, I mean, because of Hollywood, it starts there most of the time, and then it spreads all over social media around globally. And right now, there is no law specific for social media. There are California child actor laws applicable for child performers, but this is the thing is most of the time these children are working with their families, so that's that's kind of getting in on a, like you're talking about protective services, you're talking about, you know, issues. And a lot of this time, I wanted you to show us that video in particular of which the family you were talking about.
Oh, so there's a YouTube family called Family of Five. They had a controversy for a long time. It was like maybe spanning 3 or 4 years. And we're gonna put a video up over here, just a couple of clips, because some of the clips do get, I wouldn't say graphic. There's no blood or anything, but I don't want to promote.
Maybe for some people.
Yeah, I don't want to promote any videos of, you know, children being hit. Now, the whole idea is that the father keeps telling, he has a couple of adopted kids and he has his biological kids, and he keeps telling his biological kids, if you beat up this child, we will give you a cupcake or a cookie, or you'll get sodas or whatever reward it is. But you'll see the kid that is, we're not going to show any actual beating, but we'll show you the kid that is being harassed. He's wearing glasses, he's ginger, and he's constantly being berated. Now, if you just type up Family 05, name will be right here, on Google, and just type controversy, it will pop up like 1,000 links.
A lot about what happened.
Yeah, and we're not going to show anything on here, but we'll show you a small clip of like them yelling or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
What is this?
Cody!
Tell me! I didn't do that! You tell me what you did! I swear to God, I didn't do that!
Cody!
Call over your carpet! I didn't do that! I don't have anything to color with it!
Why did you do that?
You ruined the carpet.
Get out of here! Mind your
I
business!
didn't do that! Mom and Dad, I didn't
Oh
do
my
it!
God! Oh my God!
You know how much that...
I didn't do that! I swear!
We got
Make new channels after the first channels got cut out. See? Now he's following them with the camera, antagonizing them. Look.
Hey, 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 hey!
Instead of just yelling.
What is this?
Look, and he puts the camera down.
Stop! Stop it!
He's not really stopping them.
Stop! What the hell?
I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, so...
Wait, so they're still on YouTube?
So the father had a whole lawsuit against him, and the mother as well, and their main channel got taken down. They made separate channels called Daddy of Five and Mommy of Five instead of Family of Five. And I think that the Family of Five channel, I'm not sure if it's still on.
Are they separated, the mom and the dad?
I'm not particularly sure. I think they're just getting more income. And they had, mind you, even though they had like so many people reporting their videos and everything, they still have a huge actual fan base. They still have people that actually like watching them have their kids beat.
Who is
So-
watching this? There's two people watching this, like honestly, like perverts, weirdos, let's just say weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
And the second are just kids, and they think this is normal behavior. Like if I saw my child, like thank God I have locks on all of the iPads and everything. We have like YouTube Kids, we have like passwords for download.
So she can't watch this video.
I know.
It's not on YouTube Kids.
She should watch. I'm like, whenever I'm editing, I'm like, go away.
Yep, sorry.
But like you would see, like if I see this, sometimes I watch these stupid videos of like these people breaking makeup.
Okay.
Or like breaking, there's this guy who gets like millions of views by putting like toys under the tire and just crushing them.
Oh, I know that channel. He's all over Snapchat.
Okay,
It's
look,
like
I'm
really
not
popular.
saying like that's really bad, but it is bad. Like I don't want her to see things like that. Like you don't buy makeup or like buy stuff to break it. Like this is just done for fun.
Makeup
So
is
you have-
expensive. Okay, wait.
that's the
Talk
thing.
about breaking makeup. I gotta tell you this. This is gonna shock you. Okay, my ex worked at Sephora in the States. Now, when you return items, Sephora has the dumbest return policy. You can literally use an eyeliner until the end.
That is customer service.
Well,
okay?
you can use it till the end and be like, sorry, I didn't like it. And you can return and get your money back.
But there's a trust between the customer.
Girl, you used the whole eyeliner. Like, what trust? You finished the mascara. What are you talking about? I didn't like it. You finished the damn thing.
course,
You
yeah.
showed up with your eyes fluttering like this. Calm down. We see you using it. Like, okay, if you touch it up, that's fine.
Dude, if I put it on my skin, I feel bad even just like, even if it's wrong color, like I'm the worst. I'm like really sensitive. I'm like, oh, it's over, you know?
Yeah. Well, we have the worst return. We have the absolute
Like, you
worst
walk-
return policy in the Middle East.
Say, you walk out of the
Like
store.
you walk
and
out the store and that's it. You're done. You can't return it. Like, sorry, habibi. It says 7
not-
days.
but now
Sorry,
we
7
have-
days from 7 days ago. You're over the time. I didn't even purchase it. I just walked into the store for the first time.
and if that person just doesn't want to return it, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
It's over.
You
Like,
have to come back when the manager's here. Once the manager here, he will be back in exactly
yeah,
8
you're
days.
like, just keep it. I'll just sell it
Yeah.
off, or so I'll just give it to my friend.
No, but
or
like
something.
my ex worked at Sephora, and whenever they take a return back, they have to put it in this big, like, I would say garbage, but this is big
garbage
thing.
bin.
Yeah, in this big bin.
Yeah.
And what they do is at the end of their shift, they destroy all the products. And my ex was telling me, even if it's sealed,
Safety.
90% of the time, even if it's completely sealed, you have to put it in the bin. Unless the manager says otherwise, it has to go into the bin. That would have been bad if it wasn't locked. But
Safety. I think
exactly,
it's
safety.
protocol.
Because somebody can have an infection in their eye or something and put it back on a shelf or something and you just don't know.
Whatever it is.
But like the food situation, in France, it's now illegal to throw out old food. Like if it's getting close to the expiration date, they will donate it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's what they do that here in different services
Yeah.
as well. So we also want to talk about, there is one family also that I looked up because I was shocked at this one. It's the Ace family.
Oh my God.
And obviously they had so many controversies throughout the years, but there is an obsession of filming their daughter pooping or their kid pooping. Like this one, it's like, are you kidding me? I mean, like, it's
I don't know
so
what to say.
personal and it's just not normal.
I mean, just for people who don't know who the Ace family are, you have Austin Ace, I think is the dad.
Right.
He's right here. He is constantly having a lot of controversy, whether it be wanting to do a boxing exhibition match against another YouTuber or a famous person, or wanting to do this. And he's constantly fighting. I think he had a whole controversy that he cheated on his wife last
Right.
year, and turns out it was bogus or it actually was true. I
Who
don't
cares?
follow it. I don't
Let's just
care.
put it in.
Yeah.
Let's just put it in and
Literally
let's just
every video is a clickbait video.
It's a clickbait society.
Like I haven't been on their page in like 3 or 4 years.
I would
But
never.
if we show a screenshot right now, they're gonna have at least 3 clickbaits, right there. You see?
Dude, like I asked my daughter to just do a video for my mom for her birthday or something, and my daughter's like, I don't want a mommy. And I feel like I'm pressuring her, and it's something for my mom. It's not even for social media or whatever, like to force, like, oh my God.
You
And
just
then,
say I love you. No.
and I'm never ready.
Yeah.
I'm never ready to be on live. I'm like, I have to get up. I gotta fix myself. I'm not going in like that. So imagine your
I
child
show up
waking
out
up
of the
and
blue looking like a bum. I haven't shaved in like a month. Yeah, this is me.
saying like it's really hard to plan these things to put it online.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to like film something so private and then their kids grow up, and obviously like when their kids grow up and they see themselves like, you know, at graduation or something like that, that's not something traumatic. But to see yourself in the bathroom, and there's a lot of these situations where there's stalkers that follow
I was
them.
just gonna mention that. Yeah, like now people are gonna know everything about their lives, so they're gonna make it easy. It's gonna be easier for them to be able to attract these kids. Like, oh yeah, I'm your mom Selwa's like friend. You know, I know her from when we were kids. I remember when you were young and you were.
Them because they know what school they go
Exactly.
to, after school clubs,
What
because you're posting where they
Like,
are.
oh, you
they're
play
the-
Fortnite. We played Fortnite together that one time. Like,
And the thing is, like, you never know how weird people out there are. Like, it's like sometimes putting my own picture is very personal. So I can't imagine putting a child in that situation. And
Exactly.
I think people have gotten to. By the way, this has gotten really bad in the Arab world. Same
Right.
thing. Making money is not everything.
I
There's
mean-
a price that's gonna be paid.
no,
here,
I agree.
yeah.
Because if you like, we'll put a very tiny clip up here while I'm like talking about this. But I used to vlog. I used to vlog a lot. My other channel on YouTube, I don't vlog anymore. I don't post anymore.
I don't hate on vlogging.
But
I don't.
I had to like get up and like film all of this when I
Yes, it's a
wasn't
job.
working. Yeah,
It's a
it is.
job,
It's
yeah.
another job. So like
Right.
if I wasn't in the office doing things, if I wasn't traveling, working in Saudi, in Egypt,
Wherever,
wherever, I would have to get up, plan a day.
So much to
because
do in that. Yeah.
yeah, because you have to actually like plan a whole thing. It just doesn't. You just don't roll out of bed and like start filming yourself
imagine
in
it's
front of
like-
your computer. That's
You're
different.
gonna hit Tommy. Tommy's gonna jump here. Johnny's gonna go up here, and then you're gonna. It's like, are they doing that beforehand?
It is, in a lot of cases, it is a whole like scripted situation for me, but you know.
And the thing is, like, we're talking about this in serious. We're gonna move on with the children and stuff like that. I will put some examples up here that you could look up and see for yourself. And this is, like I said, it's happening in the Arab world where they're filming their children constantly. They're putting their private life out there, and mommy bloggers. Oh my God! Listen, I can't even go to a baby shower because
If I see another gender reveal video, I'm gonna hurt myself.
I am so not interested in this content because the thing is, like, it's just supposed to make you feel guilty.
Yep.
Everything, like when you show something on social media, you're supposed to get people to be like, oh, I love it, I want to do it. But it's like, dude, this is a life. So when a mommy comes out and she has like a perfect breakfast for her children and the car is perfect. Now we're talking about the other side, that perfection. Now that other clickbait family drama stuff, that's one thing. And then there's the other side where like mommy bloggers are just making everything look so perfect. And, oh, she just had a baby. And I can show you so many Instagram models that are doing this, and so many celebrities, and something called the after mommy body snapback. You know, the snapback. It's so unhealthy to think of that women actually putting themselves through. You don't understand how a woman goes through birth and then goes through so much emotional change. And women are not the same. They're like, everybody's not the same. Everybody's going to have completely different experiences. And so to put that out there and then have people in their very sensitive time look at that and be like, oh my God, I don't look like that after 2 months. I don't look like that after 2 weeks. And how the media would just take that and run with it. Look, she bounced back in 2 weeks. She did this. And like, you look behind the scenes, they're miserable. Like they're just stressful.
People think that they're just sitting in bed all day and then their tummy just went away. No, as soon as the cameras are off, they're going to the gym. They're tired. They just gave birth.
Surgery.
Or plastic surgery, getting things sucked out.
Not
and put
even,
in
man.
and
If
everything.
you're a regular mom, you don't have a chef, you don't have a nanny, like 2 nannies and this and the driver. Like, do not compare yourself
You don't
to
have a
these.
doctor at home making sure you have all your vitamins and nutrients and everything is good and life
And the
is
reason
perfect.
they're showing you this perfection is so they can make money off of your insecurities in a way, because that way they can sell you products that you can use, sell you a life that you need to follow and try to show, like, compare yourself to such things.
Tummy tea.
Oh, yeah.
There's another YouTube family that luckily got taken down and they had charges pressed against them and everything. We're gonna have the link below. We're gonna just talk about it a little bit, but we saw the clip earlier of this family. This channel used to call it Fantastic Adventures. There was a mother who had 7 adopted children and 2 biological children. Two biological children were adults in their 20s and 30s, and what she used to do was abuse the kids and not allow them to have bathroom breaks, sometimes not give them water, sometimes not let them sleep until very late at night until they're done filming or editing and stuff like that.
Wow.
And she would completely abuse the kids, and they were having fun adventures, but everything was scripted. She was like forcing them to work long hours.
You know what's positive about that is people can see it.
Yeah.
These families, at least something, they can see it. Like, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's a good thing that they're getting caught from social media, because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have been able to see that. And this is happening more often where people are seeing pictures, recording things, posting, and then people are like, whoa, 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 like, what is that? So that's really good too. It is a positive side that at least we get to find out what's really happening behind the scenes, because a lot of the times kids won't say anything, and the things that go behind the scenes.
Well, kids don't know any better.
Yeah,
they don't know that this is abuse.
They're
they
being
think that somebody's
controlled
being rough.
in the way what to say, what to talk. Like, you're not gonna get a PlayStation. You're not gonna get this money. You're not gonna do this. Don't you want to have this car? Don't. It's very manipulative. And so when I look at certain things like that, I say, well, there is a positive out of it, because it's actually online and people can see the issues and call in locally, or like, through social media or something, and leave like try to find out what the issue is. So that is the positive out of it.
There's a lot of that's the thing. There's a difference between a family who makes sure that their kids come first, and then there's situations like this where people adopt like bad people will adopt these kids and treat them like products.
Right.
And it's bad because you have these people that legitimately are treating children that could be in a better home like just a cash cow, as you said. So,
And the last thing we want to talk about is relationship goals. Oh my God, relationship couples on social media are getting to me.
So I want to start off in saying that when it comes to me and relationships and social media, people who know that I'm in a relationship know I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
My social media life doesn't show that I have a
No, yeah,
relationship or
you're
not
right.
because I'm very private about my relationships.
Right.
The people that matter in my life, the people who matter in my life know that I'm with someone or I'm not with someone.
Exactly.
So I do post if I'm with somebody, I do post like having like a dinner or two or things like that, and it's private. Who my relationship is doesn't matter. Who I'm with, whatever.
There is like specific accounts that are based on these couples that people idolize. Like you putting your relationship like one picture, two pictures, like that's fine. Two things that I really, really hate when it comes to this is like the thing is like they put these relationship like they plan out the relationship in a way where it's just so
It's like the honeymoon phase all throughout. And it's like waking up every morning and you have your beautiful pancakes and your waffles and your coffee.
And by the way, all over each other, and it's like, oh honey, look, and then like he comes and kisses her. It's like so fake.
It's like
Stop sending that stuff
it's
to
like
me.
yeah, they're hiding their phone
like-
right here, and it's like, oh hey babe, how are you? Oh you're the cutest. You
Or
got
the
me
guys,
pancakes.
oh my God, the guys that love to post a girl every week. Like it's so, oh listen, the fact that you have a girl every day, it's just like bad for us.
Have
There's
a
a word
salad.
for it. There's a word for it.
Have a
okay?
salad, it's healthy.
Man, you know what it is, exactly.
Yeah, it's
People who kiss and tell in general, I feel
I think it rhymes with more.
Exactly. And it's like, it's such a like, oh look, it's like, oh look at my beautiful car. Look at this new girl that I got. Like, stop. And the other side is the girls that are like, oh my God, look, I'm so in love with my boyfriend or my partner or whatever. Or like even the other way, like putting a new guy or every day posting something like that. For me, the people that share so much sexualized material, so much love, PDA, all of that, publicly, I mean social media wise. I don't mean like you and your partner in a corner or somewhere romantic, whatever. Like you're just in the airport, you
I
couldn't
don't
help
mind
it.
if it's like once in a while. Say you and Ash like go on a cruise to the Bahamas, and you guys had this really cute picture of you guys sitting at the balcony of your cruise ship having breakfast, and it's the cutest picture. I wouldn't mind seeing like once in a while that compared to people constantly bombarding me with their perfect love lives.
I mean like the picture, like instead of putting that picture, no, you're gonna put the lingerie on. Hold on. You see, it's not even for your partner.
Is this a website that we're not supposed to be mentioning on YouTube?
No. I mean,
starts with two letters?
She's, like, this is the shoe, half lingerie open, showing that she's so gorgeous and all the guys want her. There's like food platter for days over there, like, and hotel food.
It looks
right.
good.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste as good. It looks
Exactly,
good.
that's what I wanted. Exactly. And all that food, and then the beautiful like Maldives, and then and like after the picture is done, it's like, yo, I'm gonna hang out with the guys. All right, okay, bye. I'll see you later. But you need to come here for like the 6 o'clock shoot.
I want to tell you that I worked with a client who hired me to photograph her and her partner.
Okay.
And that was literally it. They brought like food, they brought props, they put flowers and roses and
photo
everything.
shoots are
No. They hired me to shoot their vacation.
Okay.
And it was, they had everything set up, and literally it was like that when we were done shooting. It was supposed to be like candid
They're not
shots.
even happy together.
Yeah, they're like,
during.
oh my God, like we're tanning here, our perfect breakfast and perfect view and everything.
Right.
And we were done, and I'm like, okay, we got the shots. What do you think? Like, okay, thank you. And then I would like start wrapping up, and he would literally just put pants on and go do his thing.
Exactly. You can see they're not synced.
Yeah. Sort of wrap up with saying, make sure you take care of yourselves on social media. It is definitely a crazy world out there. Try to be cautious of how you display your kids online. Abuse works in many different ways. You'll think a compliment is a compliment. It could be backhanded compliment. So you got to be careful.
Right.
Don't overexpose your kids to all of this. They don't, it is a crazy world out there. It is constantly changing and developing and getting even sneakier and sneakier.
Yeah.
And we just love you guys, and we thank you for all the support, and we just want to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure you hit that beautiful subscribe button. Follow Selva's account.
And
my account.
I also want to know
or our
what you
account.
guys think.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what you guys think about this. I mean, do you see the changes that are happening? I think that people are more aware of these kind of situations. What do you think? Do you think it's gotten out of hand? Do you think it's still continuing to happen? They need to grow in a generation where they can feel like they have some normalcy and they don't need
Right.
to be online all the time, because the environment is their best learning ability.
Yeah.
So
So if you have any comments on this subject or any subject that we've talked about, please make sure you leave a comment down below. We'll try to, comment on everything. We actually want to do an episode further down where we literally just grab all the questions you guys have and answer them in like a
will.
mini Q&A. We'll
Yeah.
try to keep it short and sweet,
Right.
maybe a little salty, and we'll discuss that as well.
So it's been self-awareness for us too, this
Yeah.
video, because we're always struggling as well.
Oh,
So
definitely.
we're just taking that in as well. Thank you for watching today. I hope
Thank
you
you very
enjoyed
much.
this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.